Tony Stewart, the man, the myth, the legend, the three-time NASCAR champion. Most funny, angry, and memorable moments. Let's get into the video.
Huge success, great luck today. You're having a great time as an owner. Is there any possibilities of hanging up this silly drive habit and just
give that mic away? You don't even deserve to have that mic right now. What the hell's wrong with you?
Wait,
Climb over this counter and come beat your ass.
Yeah.
So
I
that's the worst question I've heard all week.
Tell it to him, Tony.
I think you're racing every night this week. Tony.
Yeah, I think he missed that part. I don't know.
Go ahead, Bob. Bob, and then Nate.
Yo.
This might be a worse question. I'm afraid to ask.
I wouldn't then. If you think it's going to be worse, then it probably is.
No, Bob Kravitz with the Indianapolis Star. Is there anything that NASCAR or the IMS can do to create a little bit more passing in these races? Because since 04, there just hasn't really been a lot of passing.
Look up racing in the dictionary and tell me what racing says in the dictionary. And then look up passing in the dictionary and tell me what passing is. We're racing here. So that's all I'm going to say. This is racing, not. If you want to see passing, we can go out on 465 and we can pass all you want. And if you can tell me that's actually more exciting than what you see here at IMS and the history of this facility and the great race car drivers and race cars that have competed here, this is about racing. This is about cars being fast. It doesn't have to be 2 and 3 wide racing all day long to be good racing. Racing is about trying to figure out how to take the package that you're allowed and make it better than what everybody else has and do a better job with it.
Let's go with Ben and then to David. And then to Jenna again.
Do we really have to go to Jenna again?
We don't have to.
The Conquer Monitor. I just want to talk to you about on the front straightaway where you took the lead there. What was the technique behind that in terms of, when did you decide that was the point to make your move? And just, what was the thought there?
I planned it for 280 some odd laps. I knew he was going to run out of fuel right at that moment, and versus just driving through him and running over him, it just seemed like it may have been an easier option just to turn left and drive around him. So I guess that was my strategy all along.
Don't go into an interview and ask Tony Stewart a stupid question. You'll get ripped a new one.
What we were going to do, I just had to wait for that opportunity.
No follow-up to that. Let's go to...
Wow. and we were doing so good in here today.
Got together. We'll see right. This is exiting turn 2. Gets really narrow right there. You see Tony Stewart get loose. Might make contact with the left rear of Brian Scott. It's hard to see.
Well, he did right there.
That was an accident.
Definitely made contact with the 44 right there.
Unequivocally an accident.
Wow. No question about that.
Yep,
Yeah,
no question. That was an accident.
Tony was mad because he came off the corner side by side, or he's going to say you misjudged that.
Yeah, that was the car. It just pulled to the right.
Tony was not
14
Yeah.
to meet them in the NASCAR hauler at the conclusion of the race.
Yeah, no. It just pulled to the right because the side draft, it put him right into the corner. So.
no room whatsoever to the 18.
And another big crash on the backstretch ramp.
Man, and right up in front of more traffic.
Damn.
Ryan Newman's in it.
David Reagan is in it. Fire.
It's a lot of damage, boys.
Chris Buescher involved. The 83.
It's a couple million, right? Before we get back into the video, I need all of you to turn on your post notifications so that you get notified each time one of my videos comes out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, and follow my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook down below in the links. Comment down below your thoughts and I will try to respond to as many of them as I can. Let's get back into the video.
Up on top of the 31. The fire underneath the hood of the 23. And the 14 of Tony Stewart.
Looks like he's ripped the roll lines out of the 14.
This car will be all right.
Look at the car on top of that front fender.
Newman trying to get out. You see the safety worker trying to help Dylan Lupton out. Dylan Lupton's car on top of the 31.
Rick, we knew it was going to be a crazy night. Richmond, as the red flag is displayed, but this is maybe perhaps exceeded what we thought.
Smoke cluster of the 34 was involved in this. I think it was Ryan Newman.
I think the 34 was in it, but he drove away. Definitely didn't get the most damage, but you're going to see here the 31 and the 14.
Yeah, Tony got a little bit low on him
Into turn one,
going into turn 1.
Gets inside the 14.
Looks like Ryan's going to get a little mad here, maybe?
Getting into turn 1 and
I don't even know, dude. I got to say, that was Tony's fault, probably.
kept coming down.
I don't really know. Just off first glance, it's like, damn, really just came down on him.
Big impact by the 23, and you see right there, Chris Buescher kind of bounces between them. Luckily gets through, but that was a really big impact for the 23 of David Reagan. It was great to see him climb out.
Window that down right away.
Yeah, it cuts down on
Great
him.
view of it, Jeff.
Outside 14. 19 straight back, looking inside tight, inside tight, inside tight.
3 wide, you didn't get pissed off at anybody in the racing, you just said the F word. Is this what fun is for you?
Which F word did I say?
You said fun. You said
man, I'm like, man, I almost made it through the whole day without getting fined. Did I even answer your question? What was the question? I don't remember.
Was this fun?
Oh yeah, it was great. Normally by the time you leave here, you're so mad at everybody, and you just, all I do, I go back and I sit in the transporter and take a shower in there and sit for a half hour because I don't want to see him at the helicopter pad. You know, because I'm so mad at a dozen guys, and I'm like, I can't whip them all at once. I can just take them one at a time, but I can't. There's a couple of them I might be able to take at the same time, but not a lot of them like that. So you can pick which ones they are. You're pretty savvy on that. But
Dude, I think this guy could single-handedly take maybe 10 current drivers. I'm not going to say which, but even at his age, he's taken 10 of them against him. Guaranteed.
what was Boyer's deal? So, glad he got out of that then. It'd be really hard to listen to him next year. He's hard enough to hear on the radio as it is because he's ADD anyway. It's like, dude, just take a breath and slow down. It takes 5 people, and it's like every breath somebody picks a different part of the sentence to try to understand. It's like a game show. It's like, take Clip Boyer for 600, please. So, I'll be all right if this is the last place I win one. I'm going for more, just for the record. Don't think that I'm going to I see Penn's going crazy. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't say that.
I think that ended up being his last win.
That's the only one I get this year, then I'll be content. But I don't think it. I think you've known me long enough. You guys know that I don't lay down for anything. So all you got to do is just give me that little bit of hope, and I'll run.
Yeah, that was his last win ever.
This track is one of your favorites. What's it mean to say farewell?
Well, I'll see it in the spring. I'll be back here. I just won't wear a helmet when I come back here. So, you know, it was cool. This place is so much fun. I told myself the last 10 laps, you know, we weren't racing anybody. There wasn't anybody around us. I said, just enjoy these last 10 and just savor the moment and think about it. So that's what I did. I really thought about what I was doing those last 10 laps and just kind of soaked it all in.
So that was Tony Stewart's funniest, angriest, most memorable moments. This guy is an absolute role model of mine, and I think he's a savage. I think he's a great driver, and I think he's a great representative for a partner. If only we could turn back the clock and get some more years out of Tony, but that's just not how it works. And thank you for watching, and go Tony Stewart, baby.